did you go to ball with?
My ex.
What's something you regret doing?
Dating Jessie Dublin in year 7.
First person you had a crush on?
Liam Alderson.
Liam, I think.
Who was your first crush?
Ben Jackson, first day school.
Lawrence Bowie.
Yeah, I do remember him.
Okay, guys, so who's the first person at school that you had a crush on?
Oh shit.
Roosevelt. What's the moment you regret the most?
Afters.
Did you go to the ball with?
Aiden Dunbar.
No one.
Tana.
Kyron.
Myself.
What's the best and worst food at the canteen?
I mean, I'm vegan, so I can't eat anything.
Who was your first crush at school?
Holly Briggs. Hannah Howard.
He's asexual.
Who'd you go to the ball with?
Maddie.
Lachlan.
Myself.
Didn't go.
What's something you regret doing?
Something I regret doing. Beefing with Damien.
Is Damien in here?
David, how do you feel about this?
Yes, I regret the rivalry. I wish Aaron had known sooner that I'm better than him. That's all.
Who was the first person you had a crush on?
Sharma Tilby in year 7.
The first person you had a crush on at school?
Max.
Did you go to the ball with?
Declan Brennan. We went with each other.
Aaron.
Izzy.
Aaron. Giamma.
Person you had a crush on at school?
Declan Wisson.
What's the next question?
What's something you regret doing?
Not saying yes when Emily McCallan asked me out in year 7.
What's your favourite memory?
Friends got stuck up on the roof of Science Block.
Who's your first boyfriend?
Liam.
Chada Concha.
Jojo.
Lana.
Who was your first boyfriend?
Jaden Flynn.
Who was your first crush?
Joey.
Who was your first crush?
Ivy.
Miss Kalate.
Dron Cheng.
What's your favourite memory?
High school.
Meeting my girlfriend was my best memory of all of high school.
You regret most about high school.
Meeting my girlfriend.
Coming to school so much. I should have just wagged.
What's your favourite memory in school?
Japan trip.
Nothing.
What's something you regret doing?
Emily's year 10 party.
My year 10 party.
Avocado. Not being invited to Emily's year 10 party.
Sorry, Mum. What's your most embarrassing moment in school?
So in year 9, when we had PE, we were playing footy and it was like kind of raining, right? And I was running to get the ball and I did a full like split in the middle and everything stopped. That's it.
What's the most embarrassing moment in school?
Coming late to school every single day.
What's your favourite memory in school?
I hate school.
In the pool in Adventure World, she drowned.
Oh my god, stop!
What's something you regret doing?
Telling Ton I like him twice and getting rejected both times.
What's your favourite memory at school?
Recess. Ball.
The Japan trip last year.
What's something you regret doing?
Not studying like ever.
Who's your favourite teacher?
Miss Ramsey.
Why is she doing that? Who was your first crush?
Alex.
What's something you regret doing?
Annie's party.
Your favourite memory at school?
Moments I passed with my best friends. Spending time with my boyfriend and my friends, yeah.
Who was your first crush in high school?
Should I just get my bum out?
Actually, I think it was Mitch.
What do you regret doing in school?
I regret being friends with him.
Not making a move on when I should have.
Your favourite memory at school?
Leaving.
Setting something on fire.
So, who was the first person you had a crush on?
Brooklyn.
Brooke Malone.
Oh yeah, would have to be TM, wouldn't it?
Tia Morgan.
Oh yeah.
Mia Slash. Yeah, Tia Morgan.
What's something you regret?
Dunking on Jet in year 7. Or Brooke Malone. Yeah, I do regret that very much, actually.
Being a little bitch.
Who's the first person you dated at school?
Kate McGrath. Oh, yeah, you could have guessed it. Brooke Malone.
Brooke Malone. Chloe Napolitano.
No one.
Who's your favourite teacher?
Mrs. Hatch.
Dr. Harris.
Oh my god, you guys are boring. Who's the first person you had a crush on?
Declan Wiss.
Who was your first friend?
Tara.
Who'd you go to ball with?
Joel.
No one. What's your attendance rate like?
I don't know, like 70-something%. 80-something%. Maybe 90.
Okay.
What's your attendance rate like?
20%.
What's something you regret doing?
Coming to the school.
Wait, I can't say that, can I?
I don't think she should say that. No regrets.
Who'd you go to ball with?
Chloe. I don't go with anyone.
What was your first kiss?
No one. Evan Gann.
The first person you had a crush on? What's your favourite memory in school?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I went to the onsen naked with the boys.
Who was your first friend?
Oh, I think it's Jotham. Yeah. My first friend. I think probably Aaron.
Okay. What's your most embarrassing moment in school?
Probably doing the Willow All Stars in year 7.
What's your first crush? What's something you regret doing?
Getting suspended.
Literature ATAR. Oh my god! ATAR. Physics.
What's your attendance rate like?
Oh, I think it's like 70 or something. Do you know I'm like the one with the most detention late? So.
Okay, what have you got detention for?
Just being late, like all the time.
What's your favourite memory in school?
You guys. Psych.
When Dimitri showed his ass to the whole of gate. Who was your first crush at school?
I don't have one.
Come on, surely there has to be someone. First,
Yeah, but not from the school.
not from the school? She
No.
goes to another school.
The first crush I probably had was a person called Emily Bullock.
I knew it.
What's your favourite memory from school?
Probably the camp I just did because I won it every single game, every single time.
What's your favourite skit you've done?
My favourite skit that I've done is definitely the Hitler one was probably a bit slow. The best one I think I did was the hospital bed auction sketch, because that was the one I had the most fun doing, standing up there and screaming, banging on the table and very nearly breaking Miss Atkinson's phone. That was a hell of a lot of fun.
Nice. Who was your first crush?
Her.
Oh, it was you, wasn't it? Yeah, it was him too. Wow.
In year 7? What's your first memory of school?
I don't really have many. Mainly her. Yeah, I don't know.
Tripping over on orientation day, probably.
Yeah, mine would be orientation day, and we were at work, and then we made a whistle, but mine didn't work, so.
What's your favourite memory from school?
Ski trip. Surf camp.
Going out with Kate.
Biggest regret?
I don't know. No regrets. I don't know. No regrets. No regrets.
Probably like spending most of my years with Liam. I should probably left him behind year 8.
What's your favourite memory in school?
Doing my Ranger speech at the end of year 9 for student counsellor. That was pretty good. And dating Garu. There we go.
What's your worst memory at school?
Watching Jack walk up and get head boy instead of me.
Who'll be president? We don't have a president. A prime.
I think a Prime Minister could be someone like Kate Graham. Yeah, I reckon Kate Graham could be our first female Prime Minister.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that lady. Sorry. The second one.
What's your favourite memory of being our year coordinator?
Oh, my favourite memory was, let me think. There's so many of them. Every time I've seen you guys happy, every time that you've just, come to see me and it's been something good, that's always been my favourite memories.
Any advice to us graduating?
My advice is you guys have always been such an inclusive group, so continue the inclusiveness, the empathy, and always look after each other, but most of all, look after yourself.
Thank you.
You're welcome.